watch this video unless you are serious. Nicknames: Music AIDS Vision, Music Teleaids, MAV, MTA. AIDS of Nightmares. Why didn't I watch MTV in Japan from the late 1990s to early 2000s? Evil AIDS, seizure inducing by Japan. MTV id, the scariest MTV of all time. ID. We see a lot of pictures of the text that the girl is talking about in different backgrounds and a video that blows fast with the effect of the film. The following is an image. Yellow background with thick white lines and black bars with the letter "where" in the font typewriter down to the top. Battle of 1992 to 1996. Ident emitted from red to a red-black inverse color. Strange logo design with a I-D-N-S magnifies over a deteriorating pink-white square, which then disappears, leaving a black background as the symbol expands again. White yellow square with donation on a black background with 3 lines. Shake a little before stopping and then read again for a while. The cover of the book has 3 inscriptions. Just showing 2 extensions to me. During this time, the screen is interspersed with 2 black bars and a black side rectangle before both bars disappear, showing a picture of the face. The contribute text vibrates on the background as a yellow grain before displaying text closure on a dark background. The red text support is seen on a gray background. After which a shape, probably an arrow near it, appears. The white square shakes with the AIDS on a white background. A black screen with cinematic effects has been added to it. During this time you may see a letter that says, "Picture a bit." Different grain bars with the same text stretch a bit. Some film images are glowing on the screen. The text that says "sad" on a brown TV background with white text and outline disappears into the bold white background and the text "it is displayed. The text "danger" in the plot and the completed text flip on a dark red background. The text that says "cannot" moves on a black background. You can see the blurry image of the dark classroom into a pink circle with 4 holes. Then the text appears "be cured" in size. Small "cannot" text disappears and the background turns white. Repeated images of a depressed bear holding the horns of a shadowy bear emerging from a car and black horse-like toys are seen as the 2 changing teams, text appearing shortly afterwards, the first article, with a line on it and the text of the second in a dirty, deformed font. Cats in a room. The closeness of a cat in a room. The text, "aware," moves against a background that has the texture of a purple block that slides purple. The text says "AIDS" as a template Gothic letters with visible lines scrolling down until the next section is over. Video of moving the city can be taken from a bicycle or car. You can also count the pictures that are burning at the time of the incident. A picture of an abandoned place to a picture of a moss-like object with "on-off" and number 777 and a sliding image of a meadow-like wall. Text with a line above it that says "serious." Once again, the film image is brighter. Moving the text "do not kneeling" in bold versions of the fonts used in anti-piracy ads is a criminal ad, but in bolder text in a bright red-black background. Halfway through the line is visible. 1992 to 1996 video of the fighter identifies again, but with the man's facial expressions magnified by a moving text saying "no." A bright red bar reads "AIDS" on a dark background, and then a bright background in front of another watercolor bar orange with the same AIDS letter but different fonts appear. Able to copy a piece of paper with the letter "no" in the font, the typewriter is seen to be animated. The background of the mural with the graffiti is seen stretching as "it is deadly." Please zoom out. Some lighting. Pasted the text that says "AIDS" in a virus font that changes from A to S. The light is mixed with the scene before it turns into the same movie effect. An article that reads "pain" is seen as a line in front of the article, along with other pain articles, with zooming in and out and blurring before the blue light before. The screen then turns black as the following text turns off one by one, although there are medical advances in poisoning. Longevity. People living with AIDS. The treatment remains unconfirmed. In prohibition fees, there is no known cure for this disease. Then we see a black circle with the letter AIDS in it on a solid blue background, a la Klasky Csupo, but with a light blue waveline. The text in the circle then changes to day. The circle is filled with black and finally cuts to the MTV logo in the outline with a red comma on the end. Technology, everything in this identity, but it. Cheesy factor. Too early and scary. They mistakenly filmed Fighter Ident from 1992 to 1996, and the fonts were very similar to commercial logos and more. Audio. A gruesome rocking theme with a girl in a horrible voice, saying, "Where there is help for donations, I always donate my biggest BF because I support AIDS." Pictures of people with help make me sad. It's dangerous and incurable. Teenagers need to know the help because they do not use it so seriously. I do not know much about AIDS. I know it is dead and people who go to help suffer a lot. Availability, endangered, fear factors, nightmares, to the point of being completely crushed. The ferocious nature of identity and HIV can make people panic and run away. Even people with AIDS can be scared. The music and the unstable voice of the girls. The bad fonts and the flashing light also make the subject more disenfranchised. This message also gives people nightmares for life. It is probably the scariest logo, symbol in Japan. IDK if it comes from that country, or the whole of Asia, IDK if it comes from that continent. Starting from there,